Hi there and welcome back to The Somatic Singer with me, myself, Nicholas Andrew. And you know, recently I did a reaction video to Dimash, SOS. Oh my God, I love that run. Absolutely staggeringly, phenomenally gifted singer. I can't say enough about him. But the one thing that really surprised me about that video, or took me aback slightly, was when I read the comments. And like I say, I always do, you know, just the level of support and passion that the fans from around the world have for Dimash. The comments were just so enthusiastic and complimentary, and I really understand that. You know, I'm someone who's felt very passionate about the singers that I like over the years, and I adore the fact that Dimash named you Dears. So if there is a club called the Dears, then please, life membership, sign me up, because I want to be included.
In the right place to move.
So I've decided to pretty much come up to present times by reacting to this song, and it is called, wait for it, because I'm probably going to get it wrong, Ikanaide. How did I do? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So obviously the song is in Japanese, so I'm not going to understand a word of it. I don't speak Japanese, but that really doesn't matter. I did round up a quick meaning of it on Google, which was something along the lines of someone feeling very reluctant to see their beloved one leave and trying to be brave about it. That's it. That's all I need to know. I'm not going to be concentrating on the meaning of the song anyway. It's those glorious sounds that are going to come out of that mouth. That is what I'm interested in. Got a feeling this is going to be good. Oh, sounds amazing. Wow. So expressive. That's incredible. God. He's doing so much there vocally. So did you hear what he just did then? And I thought that bit was absolutely brilliant. You know, he was kind of belting there for a second, you know, super relaxed, not high or anything. You know, he had the straight tone going on, then he released that little bit of vibrato. But then he pulled it right back into that intimate head voice position, released a load of air so it went kind of wispy and breathy. I mean, that is really hard. And if you don't think it is, I dare you. Try it for yourself. And he never loses any intentional quality or meaning when he sings like that. You know, he's just really classy singing. You know, and when you have someone at the level of Dimash, you know, not just in singing, maybe in sports or acting, you know, anyone at the top of their game, it's really easy to forget just how many hours and years of practice that go into making it look that simple. And like I just said, it isn't. It's really difficult. But I, for one, am absolutely flabbergasted every time he opens his mouth. So much meaning in what he's singing, you know? Amazing. Wow. Tone is amazing. So I've got to talk about that bit because that was really interesting to me. And and so fast, blink and you'll miss it. He's in his full-bodied operatic voice there for a second, then he whips up into the mix, back down into the chest, does a bit of an inflection, and then did you hear the speed of the vibrato that came through? Then he slows that back down, releases some more air through so it goes wispy again. I mean, oh my God, I'm exhausted just saying it, let alone singing it. Sometimes it's really easy to get swept away with singers like Dimash when they have these capabilities of singing very high, very loud, the whistle register, all those things. But for me, sometimes it just does boil down to those little nuanced moments, when I can really hear just how technically amazing someone like Dimash is. But don't get me wrong, I love all that dramatic singing, I'm absolutely orgasmic about it all. But as someone who loves voice and has studied singing for quite a while, it's those moments when I just think, oh my God, it's so inspirational, it gives me hope that I can do it. Of course, I'm not saying I'm ever going to be anywhere near the level of Dimash. That's never going to happen, but that's not the point. Just try to be the best that you can be. But I find him inspirational, and I'm going to say it again, I think he is one of the best singers on the face of the earth. Love how he conducts himself. Wow! Straight back into the chest, boys. Expresses so well. More of a pop run. Wow. That was amazing, that bit. Holding my breath then. Wow. Oh my God, I love the way that he ended that there. That was absolutely beautiful. I actually thought he was going to do like one more note, like a whistle or something, just to round it all up, but he didn't. And I was on the edge of my seat wanting more. I've said for years, it's not just about the voice or how well you sing. You have to have more than that. You've got to be watchable and you need to have the X factor. And Dimash, he definitely has that. I'm not sure if that's a skill that can be taught or whether you just have it intrinsically. I don't know. The jury is out for me on that one. But one thing I do know, Dimash, he definitely has it. He's really able to sell a song as well through the acting and interpretation. You know, and let's face it, I haven't got a clue what he's singing about because it's in Japanese. But it doesn't matter, you know, I can still take that emotional journey with him just because of the quality of the sounds and of the voice. And I love the fact that he's still so dedicated to his craft, you know, and I only know that from reading the comments, so thank you very much for pointing that out. But yeah, he's studied voice all the way through this, you know, he's about to become a doctor of the voice or something. That's incredible. You know, because it'd be really easy to get coerced by the trappings of fame and money and all that and go off the rails, but he hasn't done that, you know. He still seems like the same grounded, family-orientated guy that he was before. He loves his fans, the dears. I'm a dear, and we love him. So my dears, that just about wraps up another video of Dimash, and hello, what am I going to say? I mean, some of the most beautifully gifted, supple, flexible vocal folds to ever sit in someone's throat. I wish I could take them out and put them in mine, but I can't, so I guess I'll just have to listen to them instead. But like I say every week, it's not just about what I think, it's about what you think as well. I'm genuinely interested to know. I mean, do you hear and see the things that I do? I mean, what do you observe when you watch Dimash? I'm fascinated to know the answer, so please drop me yours in the comment section below. Like and subscribe and give me some Dimash playtime. And remember that anything that I've said here today about Dimash is not fact. It's just my opinion, and that's a fact. Peace, y'all.
Stay in this moment, just hold